So I like action flicks, and war films are action flicks.
They can be.
And I like a good historically accurate film that's based on one of the great wars. Have you seen Monuments Men?
Oh, son of a bitch. No, but it's on my list of things I'd... No, I haven't.
Let's watch it.
Hello and welcome to the Movie Men podcast. My name is Brady.
And I'm Carl.
And we are reviewing...
The Monuments Men.
Yeah.
Brady's never seen it. I can't believe it.
A spoiler review of The Monuments Men.
Obviously.
So if you also have not seen it and you're like, whoa, I don't want to know. I don't know what to tell you. You've come to the wrong place.
Go watch the freaking movie.
You're barking up the wrong goddamn tree. The reason I was so disappointed that Carl had picked this film is because if you are new, you will not know what we're doing. And what we are doing is that Carl and I are going back and forth. We're showing each other films that we like and the other person has not seen. And then we rank them. And at the end of, it's like 50 films
something
each
close to that,
or something. Yeah. Whoever's films scored much higher than the other person's gets treated to a high-end steak dinner from the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And Carl's closing the gap.
This was a strategic pick.
Carl's closing the gap.
This was a strategic pick.
Yeah.
After we just finished the Bourne series, so there's a little bit of carryover because Matt Damon is also in this,
right? And Bill Murray.
Bill Murray wasn't in any of the Bourne movies.
Yeah, he plays the car.
Okay. Anyway, make me lose my train of thought. You didn't rate them horribly, but not amazing.
Right.
And, I do want to give myself an edge. So for my last couple, for at least the next 3 or 4 picks, I'm going to be strategically trying to pick high tier, something that's going to rank. I think you're going to rank high.
What's amazing about this is that for the longest time when we did the first stint of this, the first season,
I didn't care.
You didn't care, but also I was kicking your ass.
We also didn't have stakes until a third of the way.
I know,
through.
but I was kicking your ass, and you were always like, well, it shouldn't be about just the big score. It should be about movies. And now, all of a sudden, that you have a chance, you seem to care considerably more.
Competition brings out the worst in people.
All right, let's dive into this thing with some initial impressions. It was your pick, so you get to go first.
Well, let's start out with what a friggin' stacked cast.
Yep.
We got George freaking
This is your
Clooney,
initial impression?
Matt Damon, Bill Murray, Cate Blanchett, John Goodman. I'm going to butcher this name. Jean Dujardin.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
But they just... crazy cast,
big cast.
So, and all of them are cast perfectly. I wouldn't say they're typecast,
right?
But for the characters that they are portraying, the real life characters because based on a true story that they're playing, it feels like they're cast perfectly. Okay. I didn't know these people, so I didn't know what they were really like, but for the narrative of the film that was written, I think it's beautiful.
There's chemistry.
Yeah, there's chemistry. John Goodman, the way John Goodman's character is just he seems like this real tough kind of exterior guy, but he's kind of a bit of a heartfelt character.
Yep.
Just beautifully cast. And I love this film. It's great. This is only my second time watching, but the first time I watched it, it made an impression.
Okay.
Your first impression?
This film is so up my alley conceptually. On page, I love historically accurate films and I love films that are like, hey, you know, the Great War.
Mm-hmm.
Here's here's a zoomed in view on an aspect of the war that you're probably unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
Right.
Not like Saving Private Ryan is like everybody's familiar with this kind of a story.
Yeah.
But this is like, no. We're going to talk about the other people.
Yeah. Like you could show me two films, both World War II films. You lay them both down, you lay the VHS for each down on the coffee table, and you say, this one's about soldiers fighting in World War II. And I go, okay, great. And you go, this one is about the kids out collecting war stamps during World War II. And I'm like, that one. That's more interesting.
Right.
Right? What a thing that I don't know about.
Sure.
There's something about this film that really misses the mark. Really misses the mark. And I can't quite put my finger on it, but I can tell you the absence, the void that I'm feeling.
Tell me. What is the void?
Well, so that's my initial impression. You want me to just go into it now?
Yeah, what's the void?
So,
what's this void?
Here's the thing.
You've led right into it.
This film, I mean, obviously is soft comedy. It's a comedic, it's got comedic elements.
It's got lighthearted moments.
Because of who your cast is, right?
Yeah.
Like Bill Murray and John Goodman and Matt Damon and George Clooney and right? And so that's fine.
Well, they're historians playing. They're not even art historian. Well, historians and art historians. They're still historians. Historians playing at soldier.
Right. It feels like to me when I sit down to watch a film like this, I get 10 or 15 minutes in and I have this warm, fuzzy, excited realization that, not only like this is a World War II film about guys out doing something heroic in an unusual, unsuspecting kind of way, which means the climax of this film, or at some point in this film, it's going to hit me over the head like a baseball bat. This feeling of amazing heroism, whether it be through the loss of some of our characters, or it be through some heartfelt monologue, or it be through something. There will be a moment in this film, probably towards the end, probably part of the climax or the conclusion, where I walk away feeling a bit of a gut punch in a good way.
Okay.
Nothing. I walked away going, that was fun. I enjoyed the journey we went on. I laughed when I was supposed to laugh. But it wasn't impactful. It wasn't there. It didn't give me this incredible, like, oh, wow, what a story. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing, right? So take in comparison, and I understand we're talking about saving art versus saving lives and all this stuff, but you take Hacksaw Ridge, right?
Sure.
Which is a similar, yes, that's soldiers fighting, but it's more of a
Well, they're not really fighting.
Well, one guy's not. Everyone else is. But it's like
the main character is not fighting.
Let's zoom in on one guy and one act that he did. And we're going to make our movie about this. And obviously the moment when he's doing that act, right? The please God, let me get one more. That's the gut punch. That's the holy crap, because the music's doing its thing, and there's probably a little bit of slow motion happening and crazy camera angles, and oh my God. I don't know. If you're going to take a film of historical accuracy to some extent, I'm sure they took some creative liberty here and there, but if you're going to take a film about historic accuracy and you are going to paint this motley crew of characters as heroic in their own right, then I should walk away from it going, wow. And I didn't.
So I'm hearing you say you didn't really feel any stakes and there wasn't really a climax.
I mean, there were stakes in the sense that, like, obviously important pieces of art were getting destroyed. Like, those are the stakes. I guess the climax, not a real clear, punchy climax, but just also, like, I wasn't moved by it.
Okay.
And I feel like I should have been.
I would agree that there isn't a huge dramatic climax. There's not like a big final battle.
No.
It's
Doesn't
more
need to
just the climax becomes a race against the Russians. It's really what the climax is. It's them trying to find that one piece of art before they pull out, because they've been ordered to pull out of the area. In terms of, like, not really having stakes, like, okay, losing the art, that seems like this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree that that's what's at stake. That's not what, when you talk about a movie making you feel like there's something at stake, it's never usually the MacGuffin.
Right.
It's the people that create that stake. When somebody dies tragically, that creates stakes. So when I'm gonna forget him here because I'm horrible.
Well, I think I know where you're going. When that guy dies in the church. And you hear the voiceover of him writing a letter to his dad.
Yeah, when Hugh Bonneville's character passes away, that scene creates stakes. Right. When the Frenchman dies, that creates stakes. That one was a little more goofy, like kind of a not a humorous.
Hugh dying in the church with the voiceover to his dad was the closest I came to that. Wow. Moment.
Right, and it was that
and
that
so
that
early
added the
on.
stakes to, we need to get the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
If we don't get this, his death is meaningless.
No, I agree.
So I would grant you the lack of a dramatic climax.
Yeah.
But not that this movie doesn't make you feel like there's something at stake.
Oh,
here.
I think there's, don't get me wrong, I think there's stakes. And I mean, George Clooney makes it pretty clear that, like, this isn't just about art. This is about our culture. It's about our way of life. It's about all of those things.
It comes up again and again and again.
100%.
Yeah.
But I just.
But the death of the characters trying to do that, I think brings it, adds weight to it. And I would say that them finding the what would they call it, the Madonna in the end does pay it off, because they're all like they're like, we got to get out of here, get out of here. And then they're like, all like one at a time, they end up down in the mine with George Clooney's character, and they're like, oh crap, okay, let me help you push. And it's another guy shows up and they're like, what are you guys doing? Let's get out of here. We're not supposed to be here. If we're here, then they'll arrest us or shoot us. Oh crap, let me help you. Oh, hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh crap, let me like one at a time. They're less like, no, like this thing is worth risking our lives for because our friend risked their life for it.
And I mean, look, I guess and it's not as big an action piece as like Saving Private Ryan. No,
right?
And I wouldn't want it to be.
But
at all.
But like, it's not the same climax.
No.
Saving Private Ryan's got that huge battle in the end.
Yeah.
Right. That's that climactic point. Like in peaks and valleys of a film, and the climax is supposed to be like this big action, like in an action film, big action piece. Yeah. This film doesn't do that.
No. And
it's got some action points in it, but it's very light on it. It's not. I think it might even be a disservice to call it an action film.
For me, I'm not a huge action guy. I can appreciate action as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
I was not looking for action in this. And in Saving Private Ryan, I do think Saving Private Ryan probably has that gut punch. But for me, it's not in that big final battle action sequence, it's probably more tied to just some well-written lines of dialogue. So, I mean, it's fine. So for you, they paid it off. For me, they didn't pay it off. It's
disappointing.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think the cast is spot on. It's fantastic. I think Bill Murray could have been given a little bit more to do, but it's tricky when you have someone with insane potential like Bill Murray in such a large ensemble cast.
When they all have the same potential as Bill Murray.
Comedically, Bill Murray is the
but this isn't really
diamond in the rough.
This has some comedic moments, but it's not meant to be a comedy. It's not.
No.
This isn't a place for Bill Murray to flex his comedic chops.
No.
Right. But like, I'm so bad with names. What's his name? Bob Blaban.
Yeah, that also sounds right.
Blaban. I'm so bad at this.
Wow.
Bob Blaban. The character that Bill Murray's character plays off of for most of the film.
Right.
Like that.
They don't get along.
They don't get along at the beginning.
And
but
there's
then,
great comedy
But
there.
then as the film moves on, they build this bond and this kinship, and like where he ends up like hijacking the camp's speakers to play the Christmas message for oh man.
Yeah,
like,
that was great.
So heartfelt, so good.
I think the cinematography is great. I think the color grading, like it's got the right kind of warm feel to it, sort of like slightly oversaturated, but done intentionally. It's got a great color palette to this film. I did not notice music at all. I mean, obviously there's music in it. And sometimes that's a great thing. Sometimes that means that the music is doing exactly what it's meant to do, which is create feelings and create emotions and direct you on what you should be feeling and thinking. But it doesn't pop out at you. Other times the music pops out at you and you're like, oh, what a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Maybe this falls more in the first one, right? In that I'm sure it was great.
Yeah,
it didn't stick out to me as bad, and there's something to be said for that.
Yeah, I would agree with those sentiments. I don't remember the musical score in any way, but I think your last point there sells it as a positive, and that I didn't see any negative things in the music either. So the music did what it was supposed to do. Yeah, right. I don't think. Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe that's something that could have been improved, because this whole thing was about like art, and music is part of art. And
ooh, that's interesting.
But at the same time, I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. They were there to save artwork, not
that's
music
fair.
work too. So,
is there anything else before we rank this thing? That
man, I don't know. I enjoyed. What else did I enjoy? Let's just rank it.
All right. So on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rank The Monuments Men? You're going to get our score sheet out? I don't have my.
I can bring it up.
I'm deviceless.
My phone's not already dead. My phone's dead.
Wow. Okay. We're going to write this shit down.
Going old school, like cavemen.
Carry the one.
Let's see. So I guess in a vacuum, as I normally do. Yeah. Good film. I enjoy it. I would say the climax kind of does hurt it. I'm not going to, I don't dispute that. I do feel like you feel like there's a lot at stake watching the film though, which I think doesn't necessarily make up for it, but I don't agree with that. I'm just reiterating that I disagree with your points there.
Yeah. Just kick me while I'm down.
I'm going to give it, I'm going to pull a U. in that I'm going to go 7.8.
Is that the first time you've done that?
I think so. I don't think it's worth an
You've done
8.
0.5.
I've done 0.5.
But you've never...
I feel like a 7.5 is not enough.
That's a big deal.
But an 8 is too big.
This is a big deal just happened here.
Yeah.
It's gross. I don't like it.
I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, I don't like it.
What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 6.
Really?
Yeah, because to me,
Wow.
it was better than... So 5 would be take it or leave it, I don't care.
Harsh.
No, 5 would be take it or leave it, I don't care. Anything above 5 means I have positive feelings towards it.
I know your system. I still think it's harsh.
So 6 to me is that was good. It's good. It's a good movie. I had fun. But it wasn't amazing. It didn't blow me away.
Wow.
It didn't give me the gut punch.
Okay.
And to me, for a film like this,
Wow.
that's huge. If you are going to tell a story based on real events, right? If you're going to beholden yourself to a historical event, and that is the framework for your story, then you better have an ace up your sleeve. You better have something that is just that left hook. I just felt like the left hook was a little soft. Could have been closed. It was open-handed. It was an open-handed.
At the same time, if you're beholding yourself to a true story, especially a war story like this, you don't want to embellish it more than...
Well, I'm not saying embellish.
Because I think you do a disservice to the servicemen who put their lives on the line to make this story
You don't have
possible.
to embellish. You can... Again, it could have just come down to dialogue. Right? You're making up all the dialogue anyways because you don't know what they said in these conversations. Well, so you're making up all the dialogue anyways.
You probably have some idea because some of those people did survive.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching or listening to our audio-only version wherever you get podcasts, if that's how you've chosen to consume. Let us know in the comments what you think of Monuments Men.
Tell Brady he's crazy.
Am I right? And it's a little underwhelming. Is Carl right? And I'm just an idiot.
You're out to lunch.
Yeah, I'm about to receive so much hate. So much hate. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X. All of those are listed down below. If you enjoyed this and you're like, hey, you know what? I feel a little bit guilty because that was free, but I still had fun. We have a Patreon. You can support the show, get some fun perks in return, help keep the lights on. And we have merch.
Stuff to cover up your bits.
Yep, so that your bits aren't just hanging out. Because that's the best way to get banned from a lot of grocery stores.
Brady would know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because Carl's been banned from all the grocery stores, and now I have to do his family's grocery shopping.